Hi everyone. So wanted to do another quick video for everyone. So I know in the madness, there might be a few things that kind of get forgotten through this process to be explained. So everyone might be thinking like, okay, I found coverage. This is it. We're good. So I want to make sure that everyone knows that there is a process that happens during this, and finding coverage is process number one. So process number two is inspection time. So after everybody makes it through, if your policy makes it through to initial underwriting and gets accepted, then the next step is inspection. So for those of you up here in the high fire area, part of the inspection process that you guys are going to want to prep for, especially during the winter time, is you would think that inspectors would have enough common sense to know that it's windy, it's rainy, pine needles are going to fall on the roof, they are going to fall on our decks, they are going to be all around us because that's what pine needles do in the wintertime. Moss is going to be apparent. They don't care, especially during this period of time. They certainly are not going to care. So for all of you that have just had this immense struggle to find coverage, be prepared for this. So start taking care of your properties right now and prepared for this inspection. Move your wood piles at least 30 feet away from your home. Go out and buy a fire resistant tarp to cover your wood piles. Get rid of any of your summer like patio furniture that can be considered flammable. Move those inside of your sheds that you are not using. Clear off the debris as often as possible on the weekends until that inspector comes out. Check with your brokers regularly. Has the inspection happened yet for yourself? Any of the debris piles that you've had, burn piles, make sure that these are cleared away. If you are a contractor, which I know there are lots of contractors up here in El Dorado County, Amador, etc., make sure that you guys clear out that extra debris that you guys bring home. Your naturally pack rats, make sure that that's gone. You do not want debris piles. You do not want extra clutter around your house right now. You want to make sure that you are keeping on top of this stuff as much as possible. Dead, dying tree limbs, make sure that stuff is gone and out of here. So prepare yourself for this next stretch of this inspection process, because these companies have just got inundated with business that most of them didn't want. Most of them know that Merced had taken on a lot of risk, and they are going to be looking at trying to get off a lot of it. They're going to be looking at it with a very heavy eye. So do yourself the favor and put in a lot of extra work at prepping your properties for this inspection process. And then the other thing that I stress all of you guys to do is, after you know that inspector has been there, give it about 30 days or so, and then reach out to your agents and ask for a copy of that inspection. Do not allow your agent to sit on that inspection and find out in 3 months or 4 months that you are going to have this large bill that comes in because your agent did not properly rate your dwelling coverage in a mountain area, and now you have $1,000 increase on this policy that you barely could afford previously, or there's inspection items that need to be done and they throw it on you later on in the year. So be your advocate at this point in your insurance policy, because there is a lot that's going to be continued to be fluid and going on. So take care of these things for yourself. If you have questions, any concerns on anything, please, as always, know that we are here for you to answer any questions. But I just want everybody to be very vigilant in what you guys should be expecting as this